Hey, what's up? So I'm working on the UDR again, and in this video I'll be upgrading the parts on the rear axle and also changing out the rotors to the aluminum ones for the front and rear. These are the rotors I'm using. The plastic ones will get messed up from the pins over time. These are the calipers I'll be using for the front and rear. I also have these rear bearing carriers for the rear axle. This is a ceramic bearing for the input on the axle. This bearing usually goes out, and then I'm going to be using this diff guard from T-Bone Racing. I'm going to first start by changing out the front rotors and calipers. These new ones do have a left and right, but if you put them on the way they say, it looks backwards to me. So I'm actually going to put the right ones onto the left side because of the pattern of the cross-drilled and slotted. These calipers come with a stainless screw to replace it. Since it screws into the aluminum on the caliper, I'm going to use a little bit of Loctite. Okay, so the front's done. I'm going to go ahead and remove the rear axle to make it easier to work on. Alright, so I have the rear axle out. I'll go ahead and start changing out these rotors and these rear bearing carriers. On my old UDR, these plastic ones, I had a problem with them wearing out right here. So that's why I'm changing these out to the aluminum ones. These new carriers come with stainless steel screws as well, so I'm going to go ahead and install those with some Loctite. And same thing with the front, I'm going to install these on the opposite side that they say. For some reason these calipers aren't fitting into here. I think the anodizing is a little bit too thick. I'm going to have to grind some off. They just don't fit inside right there. So I'm going to grind a little bit off. So I just ground a little bit off of here. the ends installed with the new rotors and calipers, and I just realized I need to take all this back off to replace this bearing in the front. The axles need to slide out before I can pull this differential out, so I'm going to take this all back apart again. So this is the bearing I had fail on the old UDR I had. So I'm just going to replace that right away with a ceramic one, so I shouldn't have an issue for a long time. Okay, so that's back together. Now I can go and reinstall the ends that I just put on. Yeah, and the last thing I'll be installing is that T-bone diff shield. And that just goes right here, where these two screws are. This diff guard includes longer screws to use. And that just goes on like that. Okay, that's going to be it for this video. I'm going to leave the rear axle out for now. I have some more upgrades I'm going to be doing to the UDR. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.